Anne Heche, tragic death or controversial murder? Actress Anne Heche passed away over the weekend after crashing her car into a house. Detectives said narcotics were found in her blood samples. However, conspiracy theories have popped up left and right regarding her death. Let's get right into it. So this is what the car looked like after the crash. She crashed right into a house, almost through it. But let's talk about what happened before the crash and the moments leading up to it. So this is the video. It looks like a possible security guard. That's her car up there, the blue one. It looks like it crashed into a garage of some sort. If you listen closely, you can hear them telling her to get out. Get out, get out, get out. And she backs up and drives off. This is footage of her driving off, almost hitting a pedestrian, as you can see. Doesn't look like she even hit her brakes as she went right past this person who just stopped pretty casually. And was probably like, what the fuck? Or, oh, hey, look, it's Anne Heche. So this is footage from a Ring doorbell. It's the first of two that we have. As you can both see and hear, she just flew right past. And I don't know if you heard, but then there's a crash at the end. So this is actually right before the crash. So you hear her fly past. And there it is. Scary how fast she's going. So here's another Ring doorbell cam. This one you have to watch carefully. She just flew right past this. So here she comes in that blue car. There she is. And you're going to hear the crash in a second there. So that other house she went by first, and this one she went by second. And I actually put them side by side with the crash at the same time so you can kind of see just the progression. So she flies by the first house, flies by the second house, and that crash is actually on both of the audios linked up. So here's an aerial view after the crash. She went right through the bushes, right into the house.
On Walgrove with the cross of Preston. While they're doing that, I'll give you guys a quick wide view and an explanation of what we believe happened out here. That vehicle most likely traveling on this road right here. We believe this one to be Preston, and basically did not know, was going too fast. I'm not sure, or unaware, basically went right through that T intersection, through those shrubs, and directly into this home. Then that car basically crashing into a sidewall that you see right there, almost coming out the side, and then catching fire. That driver still trapped inside that car. We're going to be on Walgrove with the cross of Preston.
So this part's important. Walgrove, cross of Preston. So I actually went on Google Maps and found that intersection. And the second video we saw, the Ring doorbell video, this one right here, I actually remember there was a RV, which are usually, they don't usually stay mobile. They kind of stay in that driveway, and I actually found it. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the street view just to make sure it is the same one, and it looks pretty similar. The same exact RV as far as I'm concerned. It looks like, there is a possibility it's different, but same exact coloring and everything. So then that second video, I was like, let's see what happens if I go back, because they did seem back to back with the crash kind of being on both videos. And there is that ladybug flag, and so looks like that is the first houses she passed in that video, and you can see that from the Ring doorbell video. All right, so it looks like she came down this way, just cruising down past that first house as we saw in the video, kept on cruising, did not even look like she even hit the brakes, and then past this second house over here with the RV on the left, which you can see in the second video, and just kept going. And it sounded like, she passed the house and then boom right after, but she passed a good 5 or 6 houses before running this stop sign right here and then going right into those bushes. Obviously that car at the time wasn't there, and she looks like she crashed right through the bushes. Like I said, ran through that stop sign. I know in the picture it's kind of hard to see it, but I'm sure that she definitely saw that there was an intersection. So there it is. Like I said, it looks like 4 or 5 houses between that second video that she passed and hitting the house and going through it, or almost through it. And so next up we're going to see, and this is a little bit graphic, but this is a video of her, and it looks like she sits right up, and this is one of the reasons why there's some conspiracy theories out there. People are saying that she didn't look burnt at all. because in the video earlier that we saw,
catching fire, that driver's still trapped inside that car.
He said that they caught fire, the car caught fire, and the driver was trapped in the car. You would think that she would have a lot of burn marks. They said that she did. And then there was this guy right here who sold her a wig prior.
I was just so taken aback, and I was like, what happened? Because she didn't, like I said, she didn't seem impaired to me. She wasn't speaking in cursive. You know, I say that, you know, if people are impaired, you know, they speak in cursive because it's like you're slurring your words. But she wasn't. She was very, very cordial, very personable, very polite.
So he actually sold her a wig, they say within an hour prior to the crash, so no more than an hour before the crash, she came into his store, bought a wig.
Just a coupling of my face, she told me how beautiful I was, and had we worked together. And I said, no, we hadn't, but I'm available for you if you let me know. Sure.
So he did say she did not see him impaired, but she also was mistaking him possibly for somebody else and touching his face. So, you know, it can go both ways as far as the theories go. So here you can see she was clearly going super, super fast. It didn't look like she was using her brakes, and that's what a lot of people are saying. I mean, as you can see, she just cruised right by all those houses. People were saying that maybe she didn't have brakes, maybe the car was remote controlled, meaning the car's computer was hacked. And the main reason behind these theories is because Ellen Heche was working on a sex trafficking film before the death. So the theories are that she was being stopped from releasing this. However, they actually are going through and releasing the film regardless. And the next theory is that her ex, Ellen Degeneres, maybe she knew some stuff on her, just knew some stuff because of her, and they were trying to get rid of her. That's another theory that they have going on as far as the reason behind Ellen Heche's death, if there was any foul play, of course. And everyone is tying it to the other deaths regarding the Silent Children documentary, which is talking about pedophile and trafficking. That has been disproved by some people, but of course some are also saying that it is still a factor, and that it was a factor here with Ellen Heche. So what do you think? Do you think that she was indeed under the influence like the report says? Or do you think that there was some foul play going on? Maybe the brakes, the car's computer? Do you think that they were trying to silence her? Regardless, it is a tragedy what happened to Ellen Heche, and our thoughts and prayers are with her family. I'm going to be bringing on a couple of special guests. We'll be discussing this, seeing what they think, reading over some of the comments from our MetaMat TV TikTok to see what our followers are thinking about all this, whether they think that, like T-Rex says, someone was controlling her car remotely, or like Happy D80 says, they killed her because of the movie, or maybe like Natus and Free Bitcoins are talking about with Anthony Bourdain and all the other connections. Let us know what you think in the comments. This is just, this is wild, all this, all these different theories, the fact that people just don't trust the government so much, and the fact that the government has given so many people reasons not to, it's just, it really says something, so that a death like this could be turned into all this.